most people want to leave their hometown. I don't think that's a solution. To be honest, I've left my hometown a few times, and I'm here to tell you that the hometown isn't the problem. You are the problem. I hear a lot of people saying they want to leave their hometown because they don't think they get support. They think that they're being held back by their hometown. They think that they was miraculously, I'm saying the word wrong, but they think magically that their life will get better if they leave their hometown. And it usually turns out to be the opposite. And the reason why I said it turns out to be the opposite is because if you leave your hometown, you are most likely going to go build the same life that you had in your hometown where you're going and deal with the same problems. Except this time you won't know anybody and won't have anything to fall back on. The hometown isn't the issue. You're tired of your routine and you're tired of what you're doing. So I would say before trying to run out of town, look within and then try to change your routine. Try to change what you're doing on a daily basis, and work on your mindset. When I left for the last time, when I left, I moved to San Antonio, Texas, for a little bit before I came back to Memphis, Tennessee. I was leaving work one day in Memphis, leaving work, and I was basically taking the same route every day, and life was cool. It wasn't any problems. But I had just got tired of feeling like a robot and doing the same things every day, and I just got up and I was living out of town the same weekend. So 5 days later, I was in an apartment out of town in San Antonio, Texas. And did my life get better? No. Only thing I learned how to do better was cook because I was alone and I had to cook. I got my gym schedule better because I didn't have many friends. So what I did for fun was work out, and It helps with the if you're going through like mental things like saying boredom, depressed because you're homesick, things like that. That's what moving helped me like do. But I could have did that in my hometown. And once I moved back to my hometown, I didn't even want to move back. It just happened like that. I was mad about moving back. But then the things I learned with being back opened my mind and made me realize that dang, I was just trying to escape being a child. I was ready to grow out of childhood. You still doing the same things you've been doing since high school, or living with your parents when you out of high school, and you're doing the same things. It's like I wasn't learning my city as the adult version of me. I was only learning what I was showed. So once I got back and started moving around as an adult. Okay, one thing, being in San Antonio, Texas, helped me learn how to get outside and start trying new things. Because at home, you're doing the same thing. You got the same friends and same routine, depending on what you guys do. So once I was out of town, I had to explore more, adventure, and be more outgoing. So once I learned that, I'm like, okay, that's what I wasn't doing at home. I wasn't adventuring. I was at home playing the game or working all the time and just hanging out with the same people. I wasn't out here doing anything else. What you gotta focus on is trying to figure out who you are, where you at. Going somewhere else, it kind of just show you what you got in you. It show you your survival skills, but it won't necessarily help prepare you to become the best version of yourself. Unless you're a person that needs to get somewhere so you can stop being so dependent. If you're a very dependent person, then maybe go jump in the water on your own with no one there to like to save you if you need that type of help to become something better than what you are. I didn't have that problem. I did a lot of things on my own, even with being around family. I still was out here getting it on my own. I didn't need the motivation of, okay, I have no one to call on, so I had to figure it out. I was already figuring it out. So that wasn't my problem. You have to learn how to get structure and execute. If you can't execute when you got help, why would you have to put yourself in a situation to learn how to execute? If you got help or you around people, it's the best time to search within because you don't have the responsibilities yet. If you run out of town, bro, you don't really have you have minuscule room for error, and you really don't want to be out of town and then having to come back because you made that error that you couldn't afford to make. You get what I'm saying? Like, you really can't do that. It is what it is. I ain't got enough light in here, but y'all can see me enough. Y'all can see my face. And I was just thinking, like, now if I move out of town or when I move out of town, you have to do it correctly. Make sure that you're not moving and trying to live the exact same life. Like, if I know I'm paying these bills, I have a certain amount of debt that I have to pay every month. I don't want to take that debt with me out of town when I'm trying to start something new, a fresh life. So focus on getting your debt cleared off, having few months rent or a year of rent saved up, so you can make errors. You can make the error of living in a new city, new state, and not have to worry about, oh, I can't miss a day at work because I gotta pay these bills. You have a little cushion. Give yourself a cushion. I would give myself a cushion again. I would give myself a cushion. I would pay my debt off before I move, and then that's really all it is. And don't move because of impulsivity. You feel me? Don't be impulsive when you move, and you literally have to sit down and think what would be the best decision for you in the future you want to achieve. Sometimes people just run in places because they hear it's good. I like to travel and go. I don't when I travel. I don't act like a tourist when I travel. I act like I'm a city. I don't want to say citizen, but is that what it is? A native? Like, I'm a citizen of this city. I know I'm a citizen of the United States, but if I'm just saying the word wrong, I don't want to act like I'm a tourist. I want to act like I'm a local. I want to live the life of the locals to see if this city fits my personality. When you're acting like a tourist, yes, you're gonna have so much fun because you're doing tourist things. You're gonna do the activities that we don't do on a daily basis. When I go out of town, I'm still go to the gym at the same time. I'm waking up at the same time. I'm probably eating a lot of the same food. I will explore to see what the culture and the city has to offer different food wise, because everybody is known for different things, and the food don't hit the same everywhere. So yeah, I go to restaurants and things like that. Go and research like the parks. What's the main attractions? What is everybody around here like to do? What is the city known for? I like to get in like that, and kind of, I don't want to say it like this, but I kind of like going to the urban areas, not black but urban, like not the rich neighborhoods. I want to see how the real people living in this city. That's literally what I like to do. That's just me though. So I feel like you should do that if you're thinking about moving. But moving will not change a thing, because it's still you. You are still the same person. So you have to. I'm telling you right now, you have to do the work within and make sure you're straight. And then once you're straight, if you still have that itch that you want to move, then do that. But make sure you're straight before you do that. And that's really all I got to give you right now. It's your boy NERO GLACE, and the message of the day is straight. Make sure you're straight. You feel me? Make sure your life is together. Don't be impulsive. Moving will not fix the world. It will not. It will. It's like a band-aid. You're gonna still develop some problems out there. Then what you gonna do then? You can't run every time you have a problem with something, or you think people not supporting you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's me doing videos now. I could have been like, oh, but people in my city not supporting my videos. Okay, the internet is worldwide. It's global. You can do what you want to do in your city. You just gotta figure out how to do it. If you can't do it in your city, it's gonna be hard to do it somewhere else. Unless you just somehow just your motivation just spike up and go crazy. But if your motivation can go up because you somewhere else, you should be able to activate it where you are. That's just how I look at it. But I could be wrong though. I could be wrong. But hey, I'm doing this video on the car because, like I said, I'm dropping the video every day for 9 days straight, and probably every day for the year if I can maintain it. I'm gonna try my best to maintain it. So the times I do have to record will be recorded. So you guys will be seeing a few videos in the car, a few videos in the setup. Well, we the camera with me. You feel me? The camera with me. Call discipline. You know, you get what I'm saying? But it's your boy NERO GLACE. I'm the reactor slash commentator. Give you some advice, take some advice. Leave a comment and tell me if you know, if you move thinking that it would change something. And if it did change something, tell me, did it help you? Do you think your move was the right move? Or do you regret, not regret, but do you think you could have waited and made the move later on? And don't forget to subscribe. You know, we on the road to 3,000 right now. We creeping up there. Hey, I appreciate all the love and support. I'm finna go ahead and hit this gym before it get too late. And then get to make some more videos. Get with me next time.
Yeah, okay.